Next time you tee off at Southview Country Club, you're going to notice some exciting changes.
We look to the mountains. We don't care if it's only a dream. Nothing is really what it seems anyway.
Shaped by architect Zack Vardy's ambitious golf course improvement plan, the first round of renovations were dedicated to holes 1 and 8. As you consider your opening tee shot on the iconic first hole, you'll have some new decisions to make. Fairway expansion on both sides not only helps frame the hole from the tee box, it provides much more room on the left for tee shots, which will be crucial in negotiating the new and challenging fairway bunker, cut into the hillside on the right. The only right side fairway bunker on the course. With 240 yards to reach this deep hazard and 270 yards to carry, taking on the new right side can be rewarded, but not without significant risk. Short and left of the bunker will likely be preferred landing areas. The sharp mounds formerly found in the left rough have been recontoured into a more naturally sloping fairway, providing an ideal angle for your approach. Whether you want to hang it back or let it rip, the new look from the first tee will be an engaging start to your round. The goal for the renovations to the first green complex was to add as many new pin locations as possible without sacrificing the difficulty of the sloping first green that members and guests have come to know. The greenside bunker complex was split from 1 to 2 traps, and new and dramatic pin placements on the front and back right of the green were added. Fun and challenging new pin locations were also added, as well as the extension of an eye-catching false front. The first hole at Southview has played as the #1 handicap on the course, and although the tee shot has become a bit more forgiving for many, the first hole will continue to be one of the more challenging that Southview has to offer. Walking onto the 8th tee box at Southview, you will immediately notice that the width of the fairway has nearly doubled. If your tee shot is executed properly, you'll be hitting into the green from a much better position than before. However, simply being in the short grass may not mean you have a preferred shot onto the green, as angles will play a large role in your success. As you hit your approach into the newly renovated 8th green complex, you will notice some significant new features. The first being the dramatic new false front across much of the green. This will keep players honest with their distance control, as a shot that comes up short will provide a tricky up and down. The next addition you will notice are large green expansions on the right side, as well as through the back portion of the green. Several new pin locations throughout the entire complex will have your group chatting about the fun and interesting new ways to approach each one. Lastly, you might find yourself in one of the 2 new bunkers put in the right side of the green. These traps will stop your ball from bouncing further down the right slope. And although you might be disappointed to find yourself in one of them, you'll have the opportunity to try out the new Fredonia sand, found in all 5 of the newly constructed bunkers. 2 holes were made better this fall at Southview Country Club. Be the first to check them out this spring, and keep up to date as we push forward on the Vardy renovations. We've got big plans.